Hello and welcome to another quick tip. My name is Wyslouch. Today I want to share a quick tip that has become a central focus of my practice and teaching routine. Develop and practice your flat picking flow. The backbone of fiddle tunes and most bluegrass improvisations is lines of eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Practicing this exact flow without worrying about hitting perfect notes and all this kind of thing is an integral element to sounding good stylistically and also to develop your own language within this framework of bluegrass fiddle tune improvisation. So how do I practice it? Start with a scale. Let's say an open G major scale. Next, put a metronome at whatever a comfortable marking is. If you're not used to playing eighth notes that much, you might have to start really slow. I'm going to do 110 beats per minute. So I've picked my scale, I've picked a metronome marking. Next, I want to decide on having a certain length phrase. Short, medium, or long phrases. So you can start with a short phrase. That's 4 to 8 notes, let's say. So first, get a feel for what that is away from the instrument. Log into the eighth note grid, what those notes feel like, and then sing a certain line that's 4 to 8 notes, plus or minus a note. 3, 4. Do ba do ba do ba. Da ba de da bo do ba do ba. Ba do ba dee da da. Now we go to the guitar and we try and do that. Don't be too judgmental. We just want to feel what that flow of eighth notes is like. Put the timer on. 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to have the sensation of deliberately starting and stopping phrases. Now this is key and one of the key elements. It's easy when we start playing and improvising this style to just kind of ramble on without any intention. A big part of this exercise is instilling intention into your playing. Start and stop extremely deliberately. It might feel silly, but a lot of times people have a tough time getting started in this eighth note flow. Something that helps me is if I lightly hum along or moan along as I'm playing the phrase. This kind of short circuits a lot of the thinking part that sometimes stops me from just flowing, which is really the whole goal of this exercise. Next, experiment with different length phrases. Try a medium phrase length, 8 to 12 notes. You don't have to be too specific about it. Again, you're focusing on just keeping the eighth note flow and starting and ending deliberately. Whatever feels medium length to you, that works. I'm just using 8 to 12 notes as a general guideline. 3, 4. And finally, try long phrases. 12 plus notes. 2, 3, 4. Two, three, four. I've also been using this with my private students lately, and I think it's producing some very cool, unique results. I'm still accepting students, so if you'd like to sign up for a lesson package or singular lesson, please just send me an email, drop me a line, and I'll be sure to get back to you. This is an idea I got from the great jazz educator Dave Frank. Now in this video, I just wanted to present this in a very abstract way. We get so focused on perfect note choice. We get so focused on playing the exact melody of things. But there's this whole glue that's kind of going through a lot of this. which is this aspect of just flowing, letting the music just flow. And it's a difficult thing, I find, to practice. But this has become a very cool way for me to just practice that. All of a sudden, I can think a lot more about my articulations. Do I want a smooth, almost unaccented line? Or do I want a little more bit of angular phrasing within my eighth note line? These are things all of a sudden that I can start to hone in on if I just explore this idea of flat picking flow. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to keep talking a lot about this idea of flat picking flow in the upcoming videos, how to contextualize it a bit, how to put it into repertoire. And if you enjoyed this lesson, make sure to become a patron on my Patreon page. Join a community of over 50 patrons. We do monthly workshops. There's supplemental PDFs, tabs to all these lessons. There's now over 60 lessons available, most of which are not available to the general public. And it's a good way to be in direct contact with me and other like-minded folks. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for some more videos in the near future. We'll see you next time.